Namaskaram. With 3 hours to go before the direct tax examination, we are having an important conversation with our group 2 students. Since I thought this will be helpful for you also, I'm sharing it online. The problem which you have right now is you haven't dealt with the exam stress. Now there are a set of students who are already writing both groups. All of this happened for them on financial reporting, right? So they're not dealing with the internal stress. What is their problem? Can you tell me what is their problem right now? Why? Absolutely. You had almost a couple of weeks, but then did not have much time. So they're actually dealing with taxation problems. Your taxation problem is sorted. You're dealing with this because you didn't deal with it before. Fair enough. So both of them have equal chances because they are focusing on the one part of it, let's say mindset related, subject related. They are focused on subject related problems. You are focused on mindset related problems because they already dealt with it. You already dealt with the subject. Fair enough. Can we focus on this? Harshita? Yeah, come forward. Yeah. I'm telling you, if you trust me for the next 15 minutes, your problem will be solved. If you cannot, if you do not, you can solve it in your own way, which I don't know whether it will work out. You have to go to your history. My history of solving problems has been exceptional, not only for me, for others. So if you still think you want to drown in your own mental process, go ahead and do it. I'm not stopping you. I'm only giving you 15 minutes to pay complete attention. In this 15 minutes, whether you're listening from there or here, stop being yourself. Don't act like a dead zombie. Do not act like a dead zombie because your brain is internally blurring all your thought processes. The stress is so much that it is not letting you to listen to this. It is not allowing you to think. It is extracting your entire energy into thinking about what you're already thinking. Okay? So for me to make you listen to me, I have to disconnect your existing thinking. That cannot directly happen with words. That's why I'll do it with breathing. Breathing can change your thinking. So before we proceed to the conversation, I'll address your thought process, which will make it easy for you to focus on this. So all of you keep your eyes closed. Sit straight. Spine erect, sit straight. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed. Exhale. Rookie, exhale. Exhale. Just do it. Actually, exhale. Exhale. Repeated breathings. Exhale. Only exhalation. Exhale. 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 Long and fast. Long and fast. Keep exhaling. Keep exhaling. Exhaling. Exhale. Exhale for 10 seconds. Exhale. Continue exhalation. Just exhalation. No inhalation, only exhalation. Only exhalation. No need to inhale. Just exhale. 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 Just exhale. Exhale. Keep your eyes closed. Relax your breathing. Keep your eyes closed. Relax your breathing. Okay? Keep your eyes closed. Now we'll do one round of box breathing properly. Listen to my instructions. Okay? Start inhalation. Inhale. Inhale. Keep inhaling further. Continue inhalation for 10 more seconds. Inhale slowly, slowly, steadily. Inhale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay in the Kumbhaka position. You're neither inhaling nor exhaling. You're just staying there. You're neither inhaling nor exhaling. Just stay there. Now slowly start exhaling. Exhale very slowly. Controlled. Exhale, 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 exhale. Continue exhalation until air is completely exhausted. Now stay in the Shunika version. Without air, just stay in the Shunika version for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now relax your breathing, keep your eyes closed. Relax your breathing, keep your eyes closed. Okay? So we exactly have 3 hours before the exam, 3 hours after the exam. And what we are going to do in this 3 hours? What are we going to do in this 3 hours? I'm making your mind ready for the next 3 hours. Who am I to do this? I'm a human software engineer, probably the best around the planet right now, according to the way I understand, in terms of helping you clear this exam. For this exam, I'm the best, so you're the best. So next 3 hours, I'm there with you to help you handle the 3 hours during the exam. So what are we working upon right now? We are transitioning you from your preparation mode to the examination mode. Let's say, if you think of Olympics, just before the athletes jump into the pool, they just warm up, right? They don't do anything else. They don't randomly start swimming left, right, and center. They just stay. They just stand, right? Now, since it's a 1 minute thing, they stand for 1 minute. Now, for us, it's a 3 hour thing. That's right. We have to prepare for 3 hours. You think about it. Would any sensible person swim left, right, and before the swimming pool race starts? So this is exactly like that. So before you get in the examination hall, randomly reading a lot of nonsense is not going to help you. You have to prep yourself to use their mental faculties for those 3 hours. Okay. And the reason why I'm telling you is there are two components of your mind. I'll get into the details. When you study, the preparation is only helping you to improve the memory component, which is also may not be working. Even if you think that you'll remember something now, you won't. Okay. In the exam, it will test the processing, CPU, not hard disk. Until now, you did hard disk based preparation. What is required in the exam is CPU. I'm building a CPU right now. Okay. So please get rid of the need or compulsion or perfection syndrome that you have to study more. That is done, dusted, over and out. You will have this even after sitting in the examination center. Even if there is a slight dot, even if it's a single thought that you have to study more, cut it off. Just annex it, cut it off. If you're not able to understand this, if you think you have not completed the portion, don't write the exam. You study for another 3-4 years, and then whenever you feel ready, come back and write. You choose. If you're ready, write the exam. If you're not ready, don't insult yourself, don't insult your parents, don't insult me, don't insult ICAI. If you're not ready, don't write the exam. Just stay, change and come. As simple as that. Only when you believe you're ready, we are going to the exam center. Is this a fair decision? Yeah? Right. So, what we are going to do is, we are working on this and will prepare you enough to go out and perform well in those 3 hours. Okay? Visualize all of this happening, and once we enter the examination hall, we'll start with your box breathing. You'll relax your mind and we'll approach the question paper at 1:45. Once the question paper comes, all you have to do is between question number 6 and 5. Between question number 6 and 5, you just have to choose one question. You decide which question I'll be able to answer. That's it, between 6 and 5. Once you identify that, we'll just go to question number 4 and question number 3. You choose one question. If you cannot choose one question upon 4 and 3, you'll also go to 2. That's about it, okay? So we'll spend the first 5 to 10 minutes in choosing 2 questions. That's about it. Once you choose the question, then between these questions, what is the first question you want to start? So the last 5 minutes of the 15 minutes, 1:55 to 2 p.m., you'll start processing the question which you are about to write. So that processing will help you to think thoroughly about the entire answer, and which will also prevent you from making mistakes while you actually write the answer. So once you get the answer sheet, you'll go to the end of the answer sheet, you'll start rough work and start writing a rough framework of the entire answer. It takes 2-3 minutes. But what it does is, it will avoid all the mistakes which you are about to do in the main answer sheet. So you already thought about the answer, you wrote the answer. In the third iteration, the third time is where you are writing the first answer on the main sheet. Which way the first answer will go absolutely right. And you'll get some good marks, which is around 8 at least out of 14. Similarly, we'll do the same work for another question. So 2 questions, we are investing 1 hour with an assumption that you are going to score 14 to 16. Can this be done? Only 2 questions. Once it is done, we'll go to MCQs. MCQs, aram se, okay? We're going to target 16 marks out of 30 in 1 hour. Not 30 minutes, not 40 minutes, I'm telling you 1 hour. So what will happen? There 16, here 16. But there 14, here 16. By 2 hours, you are reaching 30 marks already, right? So 2 hours, you are reaching at least 30. 60 and 16 are at least 30. Normally, I say this is 40. Now, I ask you to keep your eyes closed. Don't change the instructions. So, I asked you to reach at least 30. Now, normal scenario, what would make you do is write one more question, which will take you to 40 actually. But I'm telling you the worst case scenario, which is definitely possible, right? So, 2 hours, you are hitting 30. Now, in the third hour is where we are tackling the remaining question. What practically happens is, in the second hour itself, you write one more question. So, normally you attempt MCQs with one more question, but I'm still saying worst case. Let's say you're not able to write fast, let's say you're not able to do it. Still, it's 30-32. In the third hour, you'll answer the remaining questions all together. Let's say you score plus 12, still it's 42. Okay? So, there is no freaking way that you're going to fail in this paper. Once that is removed, once the risk of failure is removed, you don't have to worry about anything. If there is some extra marks which we want, we'll get an IIT. We'll get an IBS if we have. If you don't have IBS, already you have exemption, which means even if you get 90 together, it's great. Is it clear? So just think in your mind that first 16 marks you're going to get in the first hour, second 16 marks you're going to get in the second hour, third 16 marks you're going to get in the third hour. Plus 5, minus 5, whatever happens, you still pass the paper. So imagine that while you're walking out of the exam center, you are walking with a clear-cut understanding that you are going to pass this paper. Just visualize this for 3 seconds. Just visualize this. Is it realistic? Making sense? Perfect. So start rubbing your palms. Place down your eyes. And keep looking at your palms and open your eyes with a smile on your face. Okay? Now, what did I do? When I want to talk to you, I refuse to engage with you in a random mode. If your mind is running like a mad monkey, I don't waste my time. This is what I want you to do with the question paper. Before you pick up any question paper onto your hand, your mind is running like this. Throw the paper, fix the mind for a couple of minutes, then take it back. So what did I do? I wanted to discuss with you. You're not ready. I threw you back. Now you're ready. Now we'll discuss. This is the fundamental rule in today's exam. If it happens after every question, do it. We have time. Randomly spending 3 hours versus focused 1 hour. This will clear. Randomly watching hundreds of YouTube videos versus listening to him for 10 minutes. Know the difference? That's why you're here. That is exactly what I'm trying to tell you. Instead of 3 random hours, 1.5 hour, 1 hour properly writing the exam, you will clear. Because it's a written interview. It's a written interview. They'll check your personality in terms of how you're handling it. Is it clear? Perfect. Now, direct taxation. We're looking at 2 components. One is MCQs. MCQs, the target is to get 16 marks out of 30. Why are we targeting this? Because the answers are there. You just have to recognize the answer. There is no memory component. Recognize the answer. And how do you do it? Eliminate, then select. 3 eliminations and then selection. That way, the chance of getting it right will increase significantly. And the kind of material which you have got, whether it is this or whether it is the index which is done by Bernie and all of this, and also the MCQ case studies which we are doing, will give you decent options to handle at least 6 to 7 questions directly. 6 to 7 questions you will be able to answer directly. Remaining 1 or 2, if you get to 20, great. Otherwise, we are happy with 16. Can this be doable, achievable, right? Now, remaining 30. Now, 30 marks, we largely have done, international taxation. You done it reasonably well. You have done PGPP. You have done assessment procedures. You have done charitable institutions. You have done TDS, TCS. This itself is enough. I'm still saying, all together, you'll get 20 marks only. The balance then will come from the rest of the paper, from the combination of MTP, RTP. You wrote at least 6 exams.
Yes.
Nobody in India would have done that level of effort, right? What's about it? So effort wise, there's nothing which you could have done. Nothing which you could have done, nothing we could have done. That's about it. So this is enough. Because if this is it, what should I do? Let's say 3 hours before the exam, the capability is built over 10 years. Now should I worry about, should I say this sentence? Should I say this sentence? This is what it is. What should I do? You get it, you get it. Otherwise, there's nothing much you can do and nothing much I can do. Only when you go with this sense of confidence, it goes on record, right? Understanding? So you go with the sense of conviction. This is my preparation. You ask me, I'll tell you. Done. If you think this is not working, if you think you are right, I did not prepare, I did not complete my syllabus, just walk away and start preparing for the next step. I'm okay. I'll talk to your parents. If you have the courage to do that, do that. You choose which one. Don't be fickle-minded. Are you prepared for May 25? Are you prepared for May 25? Or are you ready for November 24? One decision. Don't sit in November 24 and act as if you are writing in May 25. Syllabus is not completed, this half page is left out, that half question is left out. That bullshit would not take you anywhere. Are we clear about this? If you're sitting in my car or if you're coming to the exam center, you're coming with an assumption to write in November 24. If you feel that you're not ready, you're right. That's about it. You're not ready. Let's write in May 25. So this is how you remove one section of thoughts. Are we good with this? Now for this to happen, we have done a range of things to get 46. This is the underlying theme or assumption. Now, what would you face going into the exam center? We don't have time to build skills at this junction. We cannot build skills. What you have to do is, you'll have to solve problems. You have to take certain decisions. Now, decision making I already told you. Can I clear? Is it enough? If it's yes, it's November 24. If it's no, May 25. You will be the first student of our next batch for group 2. If it's no, it's a simple flow chart. It is clear? Now decisions regarding this is done. It's removed. Now these are your decisions. Now ICAI decisions. What are ICAI based decisions? Then you get the question paper. Should I look it from the front to the back, or should I just open it in the middle like you play book cricket? You have multiple options of doing it, right? I'm telling you, open from the back. Start with which question to start? 6/5. One among this. Next, 4, 3, 2. That's it. 2 questions are sorted. Don't touch question 1. Only 2 questions. It could be 6 and 5 also. Because if you go through all of this, that's it. Done. Then second are MCQs. 3 to 4 p.m. That's it. And whatever is left, third are. Simple. So I remove the decision making. There is no decision making involved. You're robotic. Yes, you just go. There is no decision making involved. Now, what is the difference between good speaker and bad speaker? Good speaker and one who cannot speak. The one who cannot speak has a lot of decisions. Which word to choose? Should I say this or not? What is the intensity of the conversation? When I sorted just no decision to speak, that becomes a good speech. Like this, I hope. So this is done. Removed. Now coming to problem solving. Do you have a pen which is working? All of you have a pen? Yeah. Do you have hand which is functional? Like, which listens to you? Instead of doing this, it writes, right? Yeah, eyes which can look on your paper, not someone's paper. A lot of people, their self, the trust on others is so much that they see the eyes are there, the hand writes here. We see the school it happens, right? They have this expertise. I hope your eyes can focus on your question paper. And finally, mind. This is questionable. Let's look at it. The memory component, the books, classes, videos, Hari's insights, Ujjwala's insights, everything went into it's there. Nothing can be done about it, right? And there is no damage to memory, right? The SD card did not break, it's there. Now using this SD card, we're entering the processing part, which is your CPU right now, which we are building. I don't know if this will work, but this will work. I'm sure about it. My manufacturing, so it will work. So this is clear. Yeah. Now all we are left out is ICAI problems, MCQs, question number 1, remaining questions. MCQs are compulsory on question number 1 because question number 1, even if you write, I don't know whether you get 4 or 6. At least MCQs are looking at 16. But the most important thing today is MCQs because there are answers. We'll somehow figure jugaad karke here, we'll figure it out. So there we'll get at least 16. Then question number 1, let's get at least 4 marks. Just 4 out of 14. Reasonable. Remaining out of everything, 16 to 20 ho gaya. Out of the remaining used paper, let's get 20 marks. That's it. That's it, done. Now don't link it to Imagine a YouTube channel, somebody got 92, my dad got 72, my dad expects me to get 85. So all that nonsense, your dad is not there. Or my dad for that matter. My dad the other day said, he said something like, all of you should get 80s. I was like scared. Dad doesn't like, he wanted to, like, people, when they say something, they mean good. Why target 50, get 80? I'm like, no, I'm getting 50. I'm getting 46. That's about it. So let's not have unrealistic expectations. And this is the frame. That's it. Can this happen?
Yes.
Kirti, can this happen?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Okay. So can we make this the one last attempt?
Of course.
So shall we go and do this?
Yes.
So on the count of 3, November 24 is our one last attempt. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
November 24
is our one last
last
attempt.
attempt.
Perfect. That's about it. Okay. You ready? Yeah. Good. Thanks, Nikita.